Tiếp theo video cảnh sát bắt khi chở xác, thì video này sẽ cho các bạn biết về vụ án, nguyên nhân của câu chuyện đó.
I was the body of 23-year-old Michael Robinson in the trunk of his car, driven by Michael Mitchell. I posted the video showing the state trooper stop Michael Mitchell on Louisiana's Highway 17. Now, this happened in 2020, and still to this day, a lot of people do not know why this murder took place. And after doing some intense research on this case, I found out the full details surrounding the murder of 23-year-old Michael Robinson. Now, a lot of people are going to be shocked by this, but Michael Robinson Jr. and Michael Mitchell was gay. The two were in a relationship and got into a heated dispute in November of 2020 that got real violent. Some property was taken from Mitchell by Robinson. Robinson then threatened to find a new boyfriend. So when Mitchell saw Robinson, he shot him. Michael Mitchell then called a friend who was also gay named Cameron Poe to help him load Robinson's body into the car so he could drive it somewhere and drop it off. Now, what I believe happened is because, see, all three of these guys were sleeping with each other. I believe Michael Mitchell caught Michael Robinson and Cameron Poe in the car together. I don't know what they might have been in there doing, but he caught these two in the car. He kills Michael Robinson, and out of fear, Cameron Poe helps him load the body into the trunk so he could drop it off. I don't see Cameron Poe coming from a location to help him put the body of Robinson in the trunk. That right there just doesn't add up to me. I believe Cameron Poe was in the car when Michael Mitchell killed Michael Robinson. Michael Mitchell was stopped for speeding by a state trooper on Louisiana Highway 17. The state trooper smelled weed inside the car and noticed 3 bullet holes in the rear window. After questioning Mitchell for about 10 minutes, the state trooper opened the trunk and found the body of 23-year-old Michael Robinson. Michael Mitchell was arrested and charged with second-degree murder after he confessed to the killing to the state trooper. Michael Mitchell then snitched on Cameron Poe, saying he helped him kill Robinson. But after further examination of the case, prosecutors decided to drop all charges against Cameron Poe. Michael Dwayne Mitchell is scheduled for his 4th trial in circuit court on August 29th, 2023. Now, Louisiana, this how y'all getting down? Louisiana, get in the comments. How big is the gay community in Louisiana? Pause. Y'all dudes out there in those other states be doing some real weirdo shit because it takes a lot of guts to put a body in the trunk and you drive the car, especially when it was someone you was close to. Now hit the like button because I'ma be clear. Niggas like Michael Mitchell do not belong on the streets, man. A stupid looking dude like this, you never know what they might do. And there's a lot of young dudes out here that look like this. Stupid. And you got to keep your eyes on them at all times, man. Rest in peace to Michael Robinson. I will be giving y'all more on this story as I hear it. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel.
They gave him permission to use the car. His mama reported him missing. I popped the trunk, saw there's a dead body in the trunk.
What's up, tribe? My name's Tam. This is Tam Talks. And before we get into it, obviously, trigger warning. So I want to talk about a case that is still going on. Looks like there is going to be trial on August the 29th. But what is a trial for? Well, back on July the 29th, 2020, a Louisiana state trooper actually pulled over Michael Mitchell, who is 18 years old, for driving 73 miles per hour when the speed limit was 55. Now, when that officer actually spoke to Michael was acting a bit nervous, a bit discombobulated. Questions like, where do you live? He couldn't answer. And of course, he was stuttering. And when the officer asked for his identification, driver's license, Michael did not have any. So that's when the officer had some concerns. He told Michael to wait on his patrol unit while he got some background information. He asked him who the vehicle belonged to, and he said it belonged to his big brother. So the officer did do some due diligence, coming honestly back with nothing. However, he still felt like something was wrong. He was concerned because, again, Michael was stutter stepping every question that he was asking. And, he asked him if he had any drugs. He said he had a doobie, but nothing else. But yet he was still nervous. So what did that officer do? He called to see if there had been any reports on this particular person or on the car, and it was all coming back nothing. That's when someone pulled behind the officer, and he was on the phone, and he said, "Hey, I know somebody looking for that car." And then that's when the officer spoke to the person over the phone, and it was stated that the mother was actually not just looking for the car, but she was looking for her son who had been missing. Now, the officer went back to Michael to try to get a little bit more clarity. Hey, where is the person that this car belongs to? He said, "Hey, that's just my brother. He's letting me borrow the car," but he wouldn't give him any additional information. Well, the officer called back up, and it was at that time where he decided, you know what? I've been feeling weird. I'm about to do what I thought to do this whole time, which is look in the trunk. The officer looks in the trunk, and lo and behold, Michael Robinson Jr., the owner of this vehicle, was found dead in the back of the trunk. Now, what did they say happened? It was reported after sequestering Michael Mitchell as to what happened. He stated that him and a counterpart, Cameron Rowe, actually decided or came together to decide that they were going to rob Michael. Now, Michael Mitchell stated that Cameron was the person that pulled the trigger in killing Michael Robinson. He said he was the person that came up with this robbery. I was just along with him, and we discussed hiding the body. We both put the body in the trunk, and Cameron told me of a place where I can go dump this car so that I could walk away. Now, there was a bond set for both of them for second-degree murder. That bond was set for $500,000. The judge also ordered if they were to pay that bond, that they would just wear GPS monitor. I don't know how, the judge would come up with any kind of bond in a situation like this. It's crazy to think that you could be driving down the street and somebody can have a body in the back of their car. Nevertheless, kudos to the officer. Kudos for his patience in this whole situation and sticking with his gut and even showing this individual respect throughout the whole situation. Now, as it stands today, Cameron's charges for second-degree murder have been dismissed. They are saying that Michael Mitchell is including him in a situation, but they don't have any proof to include Cameron. They've also since apologized and said, in this case, we know Cameron's identity may have been ruined. Nevertheless, there's going to be a trial on August the 29th. Now, honestly, I'm flabbergasted. You never know, what happens in this case. And I say that because my brother was murdered, and the person who pulled the trigger went to jail, but the person that corroborated the trigger being pulled did not. However, we don't know this case. We're going to leave it to the judicial system to do their job, and we're going to leave it to, obviously, jury members to listen to this full case, with hopes that the family and mom and family of Michael Robinson Jr. can get some sort of justice. I'm pretty sure there was a sigh of relief when they heard that they found the car. And I'm pretty sure that was quickly diminished when they found out that their son was dead in the back of his car. Definitely want to send my condolences to the Robinson family. I do have a copy of this video, I'm going to have to split it. So if you're interested in really understanding what happened on that gruesome day, go ahead and watch all parts of this video. I'm going to post them one by one. If you're new here, my name is Tam. Please follow, subscribe, like this content, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. And I'll see you guys on the next video.
Hey, driver. Hey, driver. Hey, step back here with me, man. How are you? Hey, good afternoon. I'm Trooper Nielsen, Louisiana State Police. The reason why I stopped you was for speeding. You know how fast you're going?
No, sir.
73 and a 55, so it's 18 over the limit. Do you have your driver's license?
No, sir.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
Then why are you driving?
I was just
Okay.
going home.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Hey, it's okay. I was just asking. What's your name, man?
Michael
Michael what?
Mitchell.
Michael Mitchell. How old are you, Michael?
I'm 18.
Okay, Michael Mitchell. M-I-C-H-A-E-L
AEL.
and M-I-T-C-H.
ELL.
What's your date of birth?
1602.
Is anybody with you?
No, sir. It's just me.
You have insurance? Hey, show me your insurance. Whose car is this, man? Your big brother's? You smoking weed today? Look at me.
I did early. I'm not high right now.
Okay. All right, we'll take a look at you. Do you have an ID? You have any ID? Is there any weed in the car, man? Don't stop. Step here. Step here to me. Look at me, Michael. Make eye contact with me. Step out here. Step up here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
It's just a doobie in the ashtray. Like,
Okay.
Other than that, there's
Anything else?
There's
All right. You be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I ain't looking for no roach. You hear me?
yes, sir.
Is there anything else in there?
That's it. I promise.
Okay, it's in the ashtray? In that
Yes.
cup thing?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. When did you puff last?
This was
Be
like
honest. Because I'm a drug recognition expert.
about an hour ago.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at you. But all right, where are you headed right now?
I was headed back home.
Okay. Where's home? What's your address?
I got home.
No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this. Where do you live? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there. How I got lost.
So what's the address?
No.
What? You don't know your address?
No, sir.
Okay, come back here. Come back here. All right. Prop up on this bumper right here, okay? Just sit down right here, okay?